everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an update on the latest perfumes to be discontinued, ones that you might still be able to find online but have been or are being discontinued. I know you guys really appreciate this, and I do my detective work to try and figure out and find out which ones are going before they are actually gone. So I'll leave my links to my other discontinued perfume videos down below as well. If you're new here, then hello and welcome. We're all about perfumes. I have hundreds of videos going through whole ranges, reviewing new releases, and of course my blog that has detailed articles on whole ranges as well. And I'll leave the links down below to everything I mention, all the perfumes where they're available still around the world, and of course the link to my website where you can get my Perfume Empress, pre-order Aphrodite that's coming out soon, and get my super concentrated soy wax candles. Cool, so where to start? I think I'll start with Lancôme La Vie Est Belle. Last year they released Oui La Vie Est Belle, which has this beautiful gold sparkle on. It's a sweet iris perfume. I thought that this was a permanent edition. Turns out it was limited edition, and this has disappeared off their website and pretty much every other website as well. So Oui La Vie Est Belle came very quickly and now it's gone. The good news is if you did like this, then you'll probably like their new Iris Absolue, which I think is a permanent edition. It's just a bit of a darker, powderier iris than this one. Doesn't have the same sweetness. But what I've also noticed is that Eclat is also discontinued as well. So they used to have La Vie Est Belle Eclat Eau de Toilette, and that got discontinued years ago. That was like a fresh orange blossom. I actually really like that. But then they had the Eau de Parfum version, which was heavier, deeper, and it had this sort of crystally type bottle. And that seems to have disappeared from most websites as well. And I don't see it in the stores on the displays anymore. So I'll see if I can find that and link it down below. But it looks like Eclat has gone. I do get asked a lot about whether my favorite Lancôme Trésor Midnight Rose is being discontinued. I have asked Lancôme, they say it's not, so I don't think it's being discontinued. In their La Nuit Trésor range, so the one that comes in the diamond shape, Dentelle de la Rose, the lacy one, I really liked that. It reminded me of Midnight Rose. That has been discontinued. And I think their it's À la Folie version as well has been discontinued. They have their intense version still. They still have the nude one and the Must Diamond, but I think that Folie one is gone, and I know that was quite popular. And then in the Lancôme Idole range, I'm not sure whether the intense version is being discontinued, because I've noticed that it has disappeared from their website. Maybe it's just out of stock, but I've noticed it's hard to find now. So that's my gut feeling, is that Idole Intense has been discontinued as well. So that's all my discontinued Lancôme news. In terms of Jean Paul Gaultier, their Scandal range, I just did a video on their new Scandal Gold, and I know that they are a really popular range. I think there are two perfumes there in that range that have been discontinued. Scandal à Paris, which is the lighter one, but also one that I really liked, Scandal by Night. That one had cherry in. It was a great cherry perfume. There's not that many cherry perfumes, but it's been removed from the Jean Paul Gaultier website. So it looks like they just have four now. This new gold one, the original So Scandal, which is like raspberry tuberose, and then the Le Parfum that came out last year. In the world of Chanel, I just did a video on Chanel ranking them best to worst. It looks like the Cristal Overt might be discontinued. This one was a very lemony perfume, very light eau de toilette. Cristal seems to still be around. The eau de parfum, I'm not sure whether the eau de toilette is still sold everywhere, but the Overt version seems to have gone. In Yves Saint Laurent, the original Yves Saint Laurent Parisienne perfume has gone. You guys, if you're regulars here, will know how much I love Mon Paris from YSL, but before Mon Paris there was Parisienne. That's gone. I think YSL Paris is still around, but I wouldn't be surprised if that goes as well. And also YSL Cinema is gone as well. That's another classic. From Dolce & Gabbana, they have a new one in their Dolce range coming out called Violet, but at the same time it looks like they've discontinued Dolce Shine, which had a mango note in. It was really fun. And also Lily, which was pink and was a very fresh lemony lily scent. Looks like those two are gone. I think the rose one is still there. I know they discontinued the rose Excelsior, like some of the heavier ones a while back. I had that in a previous video. And I do have an article going through all the Dolce perfumes. There's so many now. But yeah, it looks like the yellow one and the pink one are gone. In terms of Dior, I haven't seen anything new around Miss Dior recently. We've obviously got the new kind of Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, which has a sweet pea note and rather than that clean peony it used to have. The new Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, of course. And Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming is slowly disappearing off shelf. I have noticed though in the roller pearls, which I really like from Dior, the little roller balls that have like fragrance oil in, that the Dior Poison Girl ones have all been discontinued. They used to do them in Poison Girl, Miss Dior and J'adore, and now it looks like they're only doing them in Miss Dior and J'adore. So not Poison Girl anymore, which might mean that in the future Poison Girl will get discontinued because all their marketing effort is on Miss Dior and J'adore. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Poison Girl. And of course they have their Dior Joy perfumes as well. And I've seen a lot of you comment saying that Dior Joy Intense is being discontinued. It's still on their website and everything, so I'm not sure. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if they got rid of both the Dior Joys. Again, I don't think they sell very well compared to Miss Dior. In the Gucci world, Gucci Guilty Absolute, which was the purpley coloured bottle, which was actually my favourite Gucci Guilty. It was quite fruity and it was amazing for lasting with woody undertones. That has been discontinued. Very sad about that. So like I said, I'll see if I can find the links and leave them down below. But that's definitely one of the ones I'm most sad about this month. And then from Burberry, they of course have their new Burberry Her Elixir, but it looks like Burberry Her Intense has been discontinued. So now we just have like Burberry Her de Parfum, the Elixir, and then you've got that London Blossom, the two lighter ones. I do again have an article going through all of them, but Burberry Her Intense has just totally disappeared. I'm not sure I'll be able to find it for you guys. And then lastly from Guerlain, in the Mon Guerlain range, it looks like there's been quite a cull there. They've just brought it down to the original Eau de Parfum, the Intense version, and the Sparkling Bouquet Eau de Parfum, which is more recent release. So the ones that were like rosy, bloom of rose, they seem to have all gone. The Eau de Toilette's gone, the floral version's gone, Sensual's gone. So you've basically just got 3 now. So maybe they're preparing the way for a 4th one to come out, I'm not sure. So yeah, so that's my update on discontinued perfumes. I will try and find where they're still being sold and link them down below for US, Europe, and wherever I can find them. But yeah, let me know if there's any other ones that you are worried about, wondering whether they've been discontinued, and I'll try and do my investigative work. But that's my list for the moment. So thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, do give the video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and do check to see if you're subscribed. But I will see you in the next video. Bye.